Hello YouTube, back with the next MLP review, and today I'm reviewing the Raptorians. Yes, this is the official name for the dog birds, as I called them earlier. Those are the, literally, they got wings, they've got sort of dog-like noses and ears and stuff like that, and that's kind of why I called them the dog birds. It seemed a little more logical to me. And Raptorians, but apparently according to the My Little Pony wiki, they're called Raptorians. I don't think they're ever stated directly by name. I don't know whether they're, to my recollection, they're not stated that way by name. They are... Maybe they're mentioned somewhere in the credits. I guess it's possible. I never actually looked at the credits, to be honest. When I did the summaries on my website, they actually were... I skipped over the credits. Once the credits came in, I was done. And just went on to the next one, or, whatever. But they're an interesting group of creatures, to say the least. I mean, they work for Porcina and the Glass Princess, although they're working for her only to get something out of her. They're kind of sort of playing her game until they have what they want, and then they're getting out of here. But they do end up causing a good deal of trouble. They're the ones that end up capturing the ponies that they need for the magic, to fix the magic cloak, and they need unicorns, obviously, because the magic cloak needs magic, of course, and it was torn, it was heavily worn, it would seem. It's got patches on it, and it was obviously not working the way Porcina ever wanted it to. In fact, it doesn't seem like it was working at all. But yes, they got the hair back, but luckily we find out there's more to it, to the unicorns, than we ever would have thought, because their hair goes right back almost instantaneously after it's been cut. And the only way we know that they're kind of only using Porcina, they're kind of working with her only to a certain extent, is because they're constantly scheming after that. When we're done here, we're going to go over there, we got our own little vacation, wherever we're going, and they end up sitting in her seat, almost acting like they're her to an extent. But they're certainly interesting. It's not like, they're not like any other characters in the show. In fact, not even any characters in any franchise of My Little Pony in general. Not even Friendship is Magic goes that far. I guess the closest they get is the hippogriffs in the movie, but these actually end up causing a problem. It's hard to say how they would have reacted, but, I mean, really. I mean, they were... You don't get to see a whole lot of them, and you see they're also somewhat incompetent, because I think they end up fighting over each other as well. They end up bumping heads, so they're not entirely as smart as they probably would have you believe they were. But they still got the job done, at least as far as they wanted to go, and they left. No idea what happens to them after that. Probably end up having a much better life than they had these 4 episodes. Because they obviously didn't like Porcina any more than they had, they had to be. And I don't think anyone actually did. She's a pig. Literally a pig. So, not a lot to like about it, I guess, unless you're into pigs. But, yeah, they're an interesting group of characters there. It's too bad we don't see them any further, so we can get a better understanding of how what they're like under normal conditions. They're not being restrained to a particular mission, if you will. And not, you can see them living the good life. They probably are a lot nicer than were there, because they were only there to play along with Porcina until they got what they wanted. So, give them a shot. You'll have to deal with them in 4 parts of the My Little Pony TV series, the first TV series. The Glass Princess is where they appear. You don't see them all the time, but they're kind of flipping back and forth between, Ponyville or Ponyland as they called it back then, Porcina, the dog birds, and then back to the ponies that are actually roped into this and having to deal with the literally almost slave-like work, using the hair to make a brand new cloak, but they end up getting out anyway. But yeah, that's my review on the Raptorians from the G1 My Little Pony TV series. Thanks for watching.